Hey, and welcome to this deep and gentle flow class, which is dedicated to Yin Yoga. So, what you can expect is way more slow paced yoga. We're holding poses between 2 and 5 minutes, and it will actually go quite deep. So, you will be able to experience your body a bit deeper, you'll be able to experience yourself a little bit deeper, connect more with yourself, calm your nervous system, and especially today, bring more flexibility into your spine. So we want to move your spine into all directions, all six which are available, where we can move our spine in. And our spine is such an important part in our body, keeping us upright, part of the kind of an extension of our brain. And so, yeah, I'm inviting you today to connect a little bit deeper with it, bring it into a nice, flexible, moving possibility for you again. And that will also support you always to keep your mind a little bit more flexible. So I would like to start with you when laying. You can first just bring your body into the middle of your yoga mat. And then you can bring your feet a bit more to the right side of the mat. Bring your hips a little bit more to the left. And then bring your head and your upper body also a bit more to the right. This pose is also called banana pose. And here you can lengthen your arms over the top of your head. Also bring them a little bit to the right side. And then from here, you can grab with your right hand, your left wrist, and even here, lengthen the lateral side, the outer side of your body, of the left side of your body. And here I invite you to already start to breathe nice and deeply in and out, creating a little bit more opening in the left side of your body. If you like a bit more, you can also place your left foot, your left leg over your right leg. And start to find here in this pose a little bit more stillness. Wherever you came from today, however you have experienced your day, allow yourself to set all of that to the side for now. Allow yourself to just be here. Here on the mat, the place where you can meet yourself now a little bit deeper. Where you can release any tension, any stress that you might still be holding. To open a bit more deeper towards yourself and towards more peacefulness and calmness. And many other yoga styles is often or easily about, or it can look like that it's more about achieving a bit more, going higher, going deeper, going wider, having the kind of deep focus, the goal you want to achieve, a certain pose, how it looks like. Also generalize on life. But in Yin Yoga, what you want to achieve, the deepest surrendering to ourselves, to our body, to life. The deeper you allow yourself in this practice today to surrender, greater benefits you will take from it.
I release control and surrender to
What is always very important in these yin classes for me to share with you is that it's about you, about your limits, about your experience with your body. So you are the one lovingly being able to explore it, find your boundaries, accept your boundaries where they are today, and to go with them wherever your body is willing and ready and open to go today. Accept it. Allow yourself to accept that and to be with that. Not because the pose looks maybe deeper or different on another person. It's their experience. We may allow ourselves to bring all the focus on ourselves and be with ourselves. From here, start to bring your hands and your feet and your hips back into the middle. And then let's move on to the other side, bringing our hips to the right side, our feet to the left, our hands to the left, our upper body a bit more to the left, creating a more opening on the right lateral side. And then grabbing with our left hand our right wrist. And maybe here, giving it a little pull and opening a little bit more to our right side of the body.
I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me.
Maybe you can already experience how your breath becomes a bit deeper and deeper with every second you're lying here right now. The deeper and calmer our breath, the more our parasympathetic nervous system gets activated, the one which makes us feel more calm and peaceful and relaxed. Easily in daily life, just by little things already, we can step into a kind of fight or flight or survival mode. If we're too often and too long in this state, sometimes we even don't realize how tense we are, how stressed we are. We more easily get sick, have illnesses, are less resistant in life, and feel that life is way more heavier for us than maybe for other people. So taking time to step out of this stress, activating beautiful parasympathetic nervous system, a long and healthy and joyful life. Very good. And then from here, also come back, hands and feet and waist into the middle. Bring your knees once to your chest. Hug your knees here. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Now just start to rock from the front to the back. Nicely massaging your spine. And then come with me up into a seated position here. You can cross your legs and then come to the front with me here into tabletop position, bringing your wrists under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. And starting to come with me here into cat-cow. Inhale, we're letting our belly button drop towards the mat. Opening our chest to the front, bringing our shoulder blades on the back of the body a little bit more together. Inhale here. And then exhale, start to round your spine. Open the back side of your heart through the sky. And then flow here in cat and cow with your in and exhale connected.
Of love that will heal me.
The more in daily life we are including movements with our spine, which are going into all 6 directions. This front and back movement, what we have here, agile movement, forward and back bending of the spine, as well as the lateral flexion and bending, what we did beforehand. And then the rotation, so we'll still come to keeps our spine, all these joints here nice and healthy. Activates the fluids which are around it. Very good. And then from here, come back into a neutral position. Bring your knees to the outside of your mat, your big toes together, and then bring your hips back onto your ankles. Bring your hands out to the front into child's pose. Either rest your forehead onto the mat. You can also grab a block or a pillow and place it under your forehead, for example. Or what you can also do, if that feels better for you, bring the hands beside your body. Or you can interlace your fingers and bring the hands inside your neck. Nicely relaxing the lower part of our spine, lumbar spine here. And when we sit a lot, we're actually compressing our spine a lot over the day, pressing out all of the healthy fluids which are in between. And therefore, regular movement is so super important for all our joints to keep nice and healthy. Also, spine health along our spine. We have around 7, there are also more smaller ones, but 7 main energetic centers connected to the lower part of the spine, right up to the top part of the spine and even above to our crown of the head. The centers which are placed or located alongside our spine, our chakras also called, super important for the health of the organs, of the tissues, of everything that is around the place of where the energy center is located along your spine. So for example, our root at the bottom of our spine, where our tailbone is as well. Those are connected also to our legs, connected to our adrenal glands, which are important for the balance of stress and relaxation, connected to our release organs and part of our genitals. So whenever this energy center along the spine could be put out of balance, you will feel it. Certain issues concerning these parts. The lower part of the spine is also connected the root chakra called, also to our bones. And it also represents, for example, the topic of support and security. So it's all interconnected in our body. The more healthy we keep our spine, and we do this kind of yoga where we are moving our spine as well in all 7 directions, all along the whole length of the spine. We can nicely balance out all of these chakras and we'll feel more alignment in ourselves. If you have the hands behind your head or next to your body at the back, just release it. Just put back into your hands from your head off the mat. Lift your hips and then tuck your toes and lift your hips further up into downward facing dog with me. You start with first to just walk your dog. Nicely press your hands into the mat. Press your arms out of your shoulders, that you're creating a nice and long spine here for yourself. Down dog is, for example, one of the nice poses with which we can balance out our root chakra, the base part of our spine. Very good. Then from here, gently start to walk forward with your feet towards the top side of your mat. And then from here, bend your knees a little bit. Bring your hands at the outside of your calves, your shins. And start with the inhale to lengthen your spine here with your crown out to the front, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let your head hang down. Repeat a few more. Halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then forward fold. Let your hands and your head just hang down here. Relax. Bend your knees if that feels good for you. And then bring your left hand to your right ankle. Bend your left knee a little bit more. And then start to rise your right hand up into the air. Bring your spine here into a nice rotation. And bring your side either up to your hand, right to the side, or down onto the mat, however it feels good for you right now. And then breathe here deeply in and out. Every exhale, allowing yourself to relax a little bit more. Very good. On the next exhale, lower your hand again. And then let's switch side. Bring your right hand onto your left ankle. Bend your right knee. And then start to lift your left hand here up into the sky. Open your chest here and rotating your spine. And here, checking as well, where does your head feel comfortable for you? Breathe deeply in and out. Two more in an exhale here. Very good. With the next exhale, lower both arms, bend both knees, press your feet into the mat, and then rise over the middle up into standing. Bring your hands over the side to the top of your head. Follow with your gaze. Interlace your fingers here. Bring the palms of your hands up into the sky, into the air. And then rotate here to the right. And go into a little back bend. And breathe in and out here. Lower your shoulders. Two more in an exhale. Very good. With the next inhale, start to gently come back into the middle. On the exhale, rotate to the other side. Bend your arms and your upper body a bit more back. And bring your shoulders a bit away from the ears. And then breathe deeply in and out. Press your feet into the mat. 2 more and exhale here. Very good. The next inhale, come back into the middle. Exhale, release your hands down to the side. Very good. Inhale again, arms over the side, top of your head. Exhale, forward fold, flow down here, bend your knees. And rest your upper body here first onto your thighs. Grab your elbows. Maybe you like to rock here a little bit from side to side. So continue to breathe in and out. Maybe you like to become a little bit more still. And then let your hands fall down again. And we're going into puppet circles. We're going to bring our hands over to the right side, press our feet into the mat, then start to rise up. Bring our head over the back side, slowly to the left, bring our hands over to the left side, and then lower down here again, bending our knees, pressing into our feet, rolling over the middle back to the right. In these circles, we're going to continue a few more. Exhale, move down, over the middle to the right. Inhale here again. Exhale, flow down. One more. Oh, into a place that feels good for you. Still staying very consciously. With the exhale down and then stay down. And let's go into the other direction. Inhale, gently move up. And the neck over the back to the right side. Lower down slowly here. Your hands over. Continue with a few of these circles with me.
Again, eastern sun, melt the cold from my bones, curtain rise, take the darkness
2 more rounds.
eyes, breathing in, pulling light,
Becoming very aware and conscious of your body, how it feels, connecting deeper with it.
again, eastern sun, melt the cold from my
Very good. And then stopping here at the bottom. Keep your knees bent, rest your upper body on your thighs. Grab your elbows again or let the hands just hang down. And stay here in forward fold. If it's better for you, you can also bring your feet a bit more than hip wide apart, around shoulder wide apart. And just check what feels good for you. The body is such a unique and personal thing. So we cannot really recommend someone else how they should move their body because you are in your body and you feel how it feels like.
From my bones, curtain rise. Take the darkness from my eyes.
Learning also to experience your body way more down into its depth
As a child,
by moving it in so many various ways. We're recreating and reconnecting all the circuits that we have in our body, but we sometimes did not really often use it because very often we're actually with our focus in the outside, concerned about other people, about other things, about other places, but rarely really reconnect to our inside and say how our arm feels like, or our knee, our belly. By practicing Yin Yoga and going into all of these different movements, breathing deeper into it, we're creating this reconnection for you. Very good. And from here, start to step your feet back, press into your hands, and come with me once more into down dog. Walk your dog here. Very good. And become still with your feet. Once more, bring your hips up into the sky, press your head into the mat. Your arms out of your shoulders. Have your biceps next to your ears. And then lower your knees, stay down, bringing the knees to the side of the mat. Bringing your big toes together, bring your hips back onto your ears. One more time, child's pose here. Lower your head down and relax. Allow yourself to be pulled deeper and further by gravity towards the mat. Let yourself be held by the mat. Surrender your body. 3 more deep in and exhales here. Very good. And then press your head back up again. Cross your feet. Shift over onto your butt. And then here, maybe you want to check, you want to place a blanket or something else under your sit bones to be a bit lifted up. You could also take a block if that feels good for you. And then we are lengthening out our left leg, bringing the sole of our foot to the inside of our left thigh. And then you can check in here if you like to use some props. And inhale, we're going to lift our arms over the front to the top of our head nicely. Elongate, lengthen our spine. On the exhale, forward fold. And here, check in with yourself where you meet today. Maybe you like to place a blanket or a bolster up or beside your leg to just let your upper body rest here. Or you're moving down here. Maybe you come with your head, with your hands around here, but you would like to create a little bit more leverage. You can take a yoga belt or any strap and just place it around your feet. Pull the back side of your foot towards, or your toes towards your hips, and relax down here. Or if you go deeper, you can even place a block behind your foot and relax down here into the forward fold. Or wherever you reach with your hand, reach them around
your foot, if that works for you. Also clear. Everybody has a different story. Doesn't make sense to look left and right. We can just see where we are right now and go from there. Can happen through more practice, that it's possible for you to go deeper, but also there for you to know that's not the goal. The goal is for us to surrender, to open deeper to us, to let more go. And there can be anatomical reasons for you why it's just not possible to go deeper, and then we can always try to push ourselves toward a certain expression of a pose where we think we have to go. But that's not any approach of yin, also no approach of yoga. We want to meet ourselves lovingly where we are. Curiously meet the body, openly meet the body, accepting to meet the body where it is now. Half butterfly here. Allow yourself with an in and exhale to drop even a little bit deeper into it. Let your mind more go. Let the achievements of the mind release and to get more into the state of feeling, being, experiencing. Even if the mind should start to judge any of what you're doing, allow yourself to bring your attention back to your breath, what you feel. Whatever our mind learned once, it can always relearn it. We have a fascinating possibility in our brain, how it works, called neuroplasticity. Means whatever connection that has been created can also be recreated. We can create new connections, we can learn new things, and we can relearn what we once learned. Giving us at any age of life the possibility to change. And from here, slowly start to rise your upper body further up again. Bring your right hand behind your back, pressing into this right hand, rising up, mini wide thing. Bring your left hand over your head and opening the front side of your body here for 5 and an exhale.
Tearing me apart from the inside out so I
Very
can
good.
see
Slowly lowering
myself
back down
from
here
the
again.
inside.
Grabbing your left leg and bringing it into a kind of 90-degree angle here, 45-degree angle behind you. And then from here, bring your left hand onto your right knee. Kind of so you can see that. Your right hand behind your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Bring your chin maybe a bit towards your chest and rise your crown up to the sky. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen maybe a bit more. And exhale, twist a little deeper. If our energy centers are in alignment and are in balance, we can easily feel by our physical state we have tension, pain, any physical sickness, signs of sickness. We have emotional imbalance, very emotional, or totally not emotional anymore. Or depending also on our mental state, How is your state of mind? Do you have a lot of mind fog going on? Or do you have a peaceful, loving mind? It all results from the state of our energy centers, which are located along our spine. The more we bring them in balance, the more we will be in balance. And slowly release your head here back to the middle.
Before earth and sky,
Release your upper body back into the middle. Lengthen out
we feel the
both legs.
blessing of your infinite love in our
Both
bones,
the windshield wipe
our
you maybe
blood,
with your feet, or if you
in our
feel
breath,
like that, bring your
in
hands
our
behind
hearts.
you. And shortly just windshield wipe
We
here with
open
your
our
knees
eyes
to
to
left
see
and right
beyond what we
side.
have seen before.
Mm-hmm.
We open our ears to hear
Breathe
what we
in
could
and
not hear
out.
before. Beyond limitation, beyond the beyond. We feel a new story
And then
emerging
here,
from
lengthen your right
ourselves and
leg.
rippling
Maybe
out
here
into our
again,
lucid
place something
bodies
under your sit
as waves
bones
of love
and the
remind
left
us
sole of
of
your
who we
foot,
really are.
the inside of your right side.
Dissolve
And
us
also maybe
into
here,
what
if
we
your
have
knee should
always
feel very
meant to be.
uncomfortable, or if it lacks some support, you
And
can
the
also always
layers
place a
between
block, for
us
example,
and
under
who we
your
are
left
meant to
leg, under
be
your knee, or place
fade
a
away.
bolster there. That also works. And then also
And
here,
suddenly
wherever you
we
reach today,
realize
bring your arms up
we are
high to the
all
top
that
of your
we
head,
dream we could
lengthen
be.
here, and with your exhale, lower down and see here again. If you maybe don't
To
please,
see without
just
eyes,
grab no
to walk
tension
without
in
feet,
your upper body here, but just
and
to
to
create a
fly
leverage for you
without
to
wings.
lower a bit more down. If you like to place
This
for
is my prayer
yourself,
for
wherever
you.
you reach, or both be here. Just see what works for you and then go with that. So often we learn to compare ourselves with others, and depending on one archetype that has been set for how it should be, we're either beating ourselves up maybe because we are not there yet, we are not good enough, or we create this constant drive inside, this constant pressure, maybe even to have to achieve this one example. But it's actually way more about explore yourself, see who you are and where you are, explore the boundaries and the possibilities of your body, of yourself, not trying to imitate someone, but learning to be yourself. Loka samasta, sukhino bhavantu, may all beings be happy and free. May you as a being be happy and free, and we can just really be truly happy and free from the inside. We start to allow ourselves to find ourselves, not to be something or someone we think we have to be. Taking this adventure of self-exploration.
Shanti.
Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Om Shanti. And we'll find more peace in ourselves. We learn to authentically find ourselves and express exactly that. Just be you. Be who you are. With the practice of Yin Yoga, when we are holding the poses longer after these 90 seconds, we're dropping deeper into our tissues. We're also dropping deeper into ourselves, connecting deeper. As yoga says, or what yoga means is unite, connect, uniting back and connecting back who and what we truly are. And slowly let your upper body rise back up here again. Bring your left arm over the top behind your back, mini wide thing. Lift your hips up here. Bring your right hand up into the sky. Then open here. Eyes and an exhale. Very good. And then from here, slowly lower yourself back down again. Grab your right leg and bring your right heel behind your back here. And then here, bring your right hand onto your left knee. Your left hand over the top behind your back. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, rotate and stay here. Breathe into this rotation. Breathing out all the toxins, everything that is not you, out of the depth of your tissues and your cells. To unleash and unfold more who and what you truly are. Releasing the stress that we sometimes have of fulfilling something, of being something or someone who we are just not. By expressing more of who we really are, we feel more relaxed in ourselves. And chill more in being us. Very good. Now 5 more in the next thing here. Very good. And then slowly start to release your head first. Then release your hands. Bring your upper body back into the middle. And then start to come onto your belly here with me. Bringing your elbows directly under your shoulders. Your hands get to the fronts like steam tracks or a railway. Wings pose. Back bending in our lower spine. You can bring the chin towards your chest. Or here you can also bring the hands in prayer pose together. And place your forehead onto your thumbs.
In this moment, all the earth stands still. Time unwinds.
Sometimes we're also continuously running away from a version we don't want to be anymore. And we're continuously trying to achieve a version we're just not yet, or which is maybe even not meant for us. Maybe with the next in and exhale, allow yourself to accept this version, this expression of who you are right now. Let all the I can't be like this or I have to be like that, let that go for a moment. And breathe in this feeling of acceptance. And spread it with the exhale deeper in your body. You can here in the seal pose and this things pose also move into seal pose if you like, bring your hands to the outside of the mat here and lengthening your leg. Okay, your leg. I'm totally mixed up. Lengthening your arms. Maybe it's also our upper leg, can also be front leg. And by bringing your chin here closer towards your chest, we're lengthening our cervical spine, the top part of our spine. 33 bones, 33 vertebrae we have in our spine. The top we have cervical spine. Then over our chest, connected also to our ribs, we have the thoracic spine. Going lower, our lower back, we have the lumbar spine. Going over into the sacrum. As a child, those vertebrae are actually still freely moving. The older we get, often these ones melt together. And then we have the coccyx, tailbone. This is really the central line of our body, holding a lot together, creating stability for us. It's important to be stable to also keep the spine flexible. One more deep in and exhale here, and if you're in seal, lower your elbows down onto the mat. And from here, bring your upper body back down onto the mat. Create with your hands maybe shortly a pillow under your head. Maybe rocking your hips here a little bit, from side to side. Relaxing your lower back here a little bit. And starting to move over onto our back side. Bringing your right knee or your right leg over your left leg. Reaching your right hand out to the side. And reaching your right hand out to the side, your left hand, bring it onto your knee. And then start to let your knees fall down towards the ground if that feels too much of a twist. Also place a bolster there, for example.
And just let your knees fall down a little bit. Just see what works here for you. Checking in with your own body, not just following a pose because it's also shortly checking in like, is this working for me? Is it working for my body? And here in this nice spinal twist, breathe in and out deeply, releasing any blockages, anything that is stored maybe in some of your energy centers here. To bring them back into flow, because also in life our centers are actually developing with our years of age, for the first 7 years from the moment in our mom's belly, around our 6th year, 7th year, our root chakra mainly develops, and in the next 7 years, our sacral chakra, more connected to emotions. The years from 7 mostly onward, kids come into puberty, emotional boundaries are explored. And then the next 7 years, from around 13 to 14 to around 20, dedicated to our solar plexus, located between the bottom of our rib, connected to topics of self-expression, can also be connected to power and authority. So this rebellion time of young adults is connected with our solar plexus. If we can't learn to express ourselves there, it can easily be a blockage, and we might at a certain other point in life feel that we can't express ourselves or who we are. Very important in this age. So in the next 7 years, from around 20, 21 to 28, 27, we have our heart chakra, where we often also experience our first big, deep love, connection with other people. It's also connected to ourselves. We go into a state more of giving. We start a job maybe, or even already start family. Connected to our heart center, which is in the middle of our chest. Next 7 years, from around 27, 28 to 35, is about our throat chakra, self-expression, speaking our truth, bringing into life what we want to manifest. In the next 7 years, to around 42, maybe 43, we have our third eye main development. That's more going out of our rational minds, but into our intuition, listening to higher truth, being a bit deeper into life, becoming also more calm, or questioning what we did or started to believe. And then up to our 50th life year, last 7 years there, our crown is mainly developing, connecting to higher truth, or our soul connection, bringing the cosmos more into our body. And then from 50 on, the whole circle starts again with our root. And within these 7 years, year 1, the root is developing with the root. Year 2, the root is developing with the sacral, and so on. So in every of these 7 years, also each of the centers is also developing. From here, start to bring your knees back into the middle. Which side? Bring your left leg over your right knee. Bring your left hand out to the side. And place your right hand onto your right knee. bringing your knees onto the ground, to your side, either to the left or to the right. In these times of development, if we maybe couldn't express something or we didn't receive the security that we would have needed, we couldn't express our emotions. You can imagine that as a little blockage in these centers, which wants to be resolved, which wants to come into flow again. Imagine it like a stone in a river. So over time, we will feel that can also happen through physical sickness or mental challenges, emotional challenges, that there's something not fully in alignment yet. The energy center is not working in its full potential. Issues will show up again and again and again until we resolve this stone which is still sitting there. For example, for regular practice of yoga, you can release it, and there are several other ways how we can work with these also. You can call them traumas which are set in our body. That's why if you experience if a challenge in your life should start to rise up at a certain moment, be grateful, because your energy system is showing you this challenge you are still holding in your chakras. It wants to be resolved, so it rises up. And then it's our job to explore it, to work with it, to be with it, not to push it away, but to give it space. By that, we can, with more ease, let it go and let it flow on. Let go, take the beautiful message, the beautiful learning we wanted to gain from it, and then live our life on until the next challenge arises, which is our next learning gap. Your knees here, back into the middle. Release your legs. Bring them once more to your chest. Nicely rock here from side to side. And then start to lengthen out your legs, coming into our final pose, Savasana. Then you like to place a bolster under your knees. You like to place a blanket over your body. And then allow yourself to find the most comfortable position here. Let all the little impulses with the yoga asanas you gave in the last hour around, let that water that we brought here in our inner center along our spine into flow be integrated. Let the little stones be washed on, released. Let your wise body do the work to bring you deeper into alignment. I will leave you in silence for the next minute. Connect with your breath. You should feel that your mind likes to wander away. Allow yourself to stay present with loving kindness. Allow your body to relax and melt onto the mat. Surrender to gravity. Become smooth and soft. If you should feel like staying even longer here in Shavasana, please just stay there as long as you like. You already feel ready to slowly come back. Roll yourself once more over to your left side, your yin side. Staying there for some time. Slowly here, when you feel ready, so to come with me into an upright position, cross-legged seat. Place a prop under your sit bones if that feels better, or wrap yourself still in a blanket and still keep your eyes closed if that feels good for you. I invite you to either bring your hands into your lap or place your hands onto your knees. Still staying with me here, a cross-legged seat for some silent moments. So you're maybe observing or feeling what your body feels like. Without judging, just allow yourself to see, to feel, to observe, without wanting to change, without having to judge. Also allowing here all the centers along your spine to create deeper balance in your centers and in yourself. Sometimes if we allow ourselves to surrender in stillness, things just find that position where they are meant to be just by themselves, without us having to do anything. Sometimes it's just about the power of surrendering and letting go. to experience the shift, the change, the transformation that we might be asking or waiting for. And from here, bring the palms of your hands together in front of your heart. Bow your forehead a little bit down if that feels good for you. Namaste, I bow to you. I'm grateful for you choosing this practice, and maybe you also like to bring some own gratitude towards your own self, for choosing yourself, choosing time for yourself, and practice with yourself. If you enjoyed this deep and gentle flow class, just leave it a like. Maybe if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel and you would like to be informed about further yoga classes I'm always bringing online, then feel free to subscribe. And if you ever like to share your experience, write a comment towards what you experience, or just like to reach out to me, just note yourself in the comments or write me a message. Thank you so much.